Hello, and welcome back to Nature's Blueprint. There's a particular magic to a homegrown tomato. That deep, sun-warmed flavor, the satisfying weight in your hand. They're the jewel in the crown for many gardeners, but the reality can sometimes be disappointing. A healthy plant with few fruits can be frustrating. Today, we'll unravel that mystery. We'll delve into the secrets of abundance. It's about understanding what the plant needs, from choosing the right variety to harvest. Proven methods for a plentiful, flavorful crop. Let's grow smarter, greener, and better. Transform your patch into a magnificent harvest. The journey to the perfect tomato starts now. Before you plant a single seed, the most crucial decision is choosing your variety. Not all tomatoes are created equal. Some are bred for travel, but as home gardeners, we can choose for flavor and abundance. Do you want a rich slice for sandwiches or sweet cherries for salads? Consider your climate. Choose early for short seasons. Indeterminate for long summers. Look for disease-resistant varieties for easy organic pest control. Plant a reliable variety and try one or two new ones each year. Tomatoes are heavy feeders, needing deep, rich soil teeming with life. Think of soil as the larder from which your plants draw strength. The key is organic matter. Compost, manure, and leaf mold are gold for tomatoes. Be generous when preparing your bed. Deep, fertile soil encourages strong roots and a thriving ecosystem. Planting tomatoes deep feels odd, but it's a game changer. Bury the stem well below the surface. Those fuzzy hairs can become roots. More roots mean a stronger, healthier plant. Pinch off the lowest leaves before planting. Dig a hole for the root ball and most of the stem. Water well and watch your tomato thrive. Tomatoes are hungry plants and need regular feeding to thrive. Start with a balanced feed, then switch to potassium-rich fertilizer when flowers appear. Potassium promotes flowering and fruit development. Use comfrey tea or specialist tomato feeds for best results. Regular feeding is the secret to a bountiful harvest. Water is vital for tomatoes, but how and when you water matters. Consistency is key. Avoid letting soil dry out, then flooding it. Deep, infrequent watering and mulch keep roots healthy and fruit from splitting. Always water at the base, not the leaves, and water early in the day. Apply a thick layer of mulch to lock in moisture and suppress weeds. Mulching and wise watering lead to healthier, thriving tomato plants. Pruning a tomato plant can seem brutal, but it's essential for indeterminate varieties. Left unchecked, they grow into a tangled jungle of leaves and stems. Pruning redirects the plant's energy into growing large, delicious fruits. The main target for pruning are the suckers. These small shoots appear in the joint between the main stem and a side branch. If left to grow, each sucker becomes another main stem. By removing suckers, you focus the plant's efforts on the main stem. This leads to fewer but larger and better quality fruits. Pruning is a weekly task. Stroll through your tomato patch and pinch out small suckers. Use secateurs for larger, woodier suckers. Maintain one single main stem, or two if the plant is vigorous. Pruning improves air circulation, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. A more open structure allows sunlight and air to penetrate the plant. Towards the end of the season, remove yellowing lower leaves. This further improves airflow and directs energy into ripening fruit. Pruning is about creating a healthy, productive plant. As your tomato plants grow, they need support. Without it, they sprawl on the ground, inviting pests and disease. Use cages for determinate varieties, and tall stakes or string systems for indeterminate types. Good support keeps plants healthy and maximizes air circulation. Support your plants for a healthy, productive harvest. A healthy plant covered in flowers needs pollination to set fruit. Tomato flowers are self-pollinating but need help to transfer pollen. In the great outdoors, wind and bees usually do the job. In greenhouses or on still days, pollination rates can be low. You can become the bee by gently shaking the flower trusses. The best time is midday when the pollen is most viable. Alternatively, use an electric toothbrush to mimic a bee's vibrations. This increases your fruit set effectively. Encourage nature's pollinators through companion planting. Plant flowers rich in nectar and pollen near your tomatoes. Borage and marigolds attract beneficial insects. Herbs like basil or lavender can improve tomato flavor. Creating a diverse environment benefits your whole garden. Pollination is crucial for a bountiful harvest. Help nature along for the best results. A little effort goes a long way. Ensure your flowers turn into delicious fruit. Pollination is the final step to success. A healthy plant is your best defense against pests and diseases. Stressed plants attract trouble, so vigilance is key. A daily walk through your tomato patch allows you to spot problems early. Common pests include aphids and hornworms. A strong jet of water can dislodge aphids. A simple soap spray deals with persistent problems. Hornworms can be picked off by hand. Disease is a more insidious threat, with blight being the most feared. Good air circulation and proper watering are your primary defenses. Remove infected leaves immediately and dispose of them. Crop rotation is the best long-term strategy for disease prevention. Rotate your crops on a 3 or 4 year cycle. Plant tomatoes where you had beans or brassicas the previous year. This breaks the chain of disease. Vigilance and good practices keep your garden healthy. Protect your plants for a successful harvest. A little effort goes a long way in maintaining a thriving garden. After weeks of care, the moment finally arrives. The fruits begin to blush, deepening into vibrant colors. Knowing when to pick your tomatoes captures their peak flavor. A tomato's sugars are highest when ripened fully on the vine. The perfect moment is when the tomato is fully colored and firm. To test for ripeness, cup the fruit and give it a slight twist. A ripe tomato will come away easily. Regular harvesting maximizes your yield. Picking ripe fruit signals the plant to produce more. Make harvesting a regular, pleasant task. A daily wander with a basket ensures you catch every fruit. Towards the end of the season, harvest green fruits before frost. Place them in a box with a ripe banana to ripen. Or, turn them into green tomato chutney. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Harvesting is the final reward for your efforts. The peak of the tomato season is glorious but fleeting. A smart gardener stretches the harvest period. This is achieved through succession planning. Choose a mix of early, mid-season, and late varieties. Stagger your planting times for a continuous harvest. Plant your first batch in late spring. Plant a second batch 3 to 4 weeks later. This gives you a second peak of harvesting. Protect plants from the first frost to extend the season. Move containers to a sheltered spot. Erect a cloche or fleece cover for ground plants. These strategies transform your harvest into a long season. Enjoy fresh tomatoes for as long as possible. Plan wisely for a bountiful harvest. Extend the season for maximum enjoyment. Here's a bonus tip for addressing common tomato issues. Use eggshells and banana peels for blossom end rot and vigor. Eggshells provide calcium, preventing blossom end rot. Banana peels are rich in potassium, essential for fruit development. Save eggshells, rinse, dry, and crush them. Save banana peels, chop or dry them. Add a handful of this mixture to the planting hole. The roots will grow into this pocket of goodness. This natural, slow-release fertilizer costs nothing. It's a simple, sustainable way to fortify your plants. Enhance fruit quality, flavor, and size. Use kitchen waste to boost your harvest. The secret sauce for a magnificent harvest. Simple ingredients make a big difference. Try this tip for healthier, more productive plants. And there you have it. From choosing the right seed to the final pluck, these steps lead to an abundant harvest. It's about working with the plant, understanding its needs. Pruning and supporting create a partnership for productive plants. This isn't about luck, it's about good practice and knowledge. I hope this guide gives you confidence for a massive harvest. There's nothing like sharing food you've grown yourself. If you enjoyed our time together, hit that like button. Share the video with gardening friends. Subscribe to Nature's Blueprint for more growing secrets. Gardening is a journey of learning and sharing. Leave a comment with your favorite tomato variety or tip. Thank you for joining me today. Let's grow together, smart and sustainable. Until next time, happy gardening.